Hi guys, EBPMAN with tablets for me. Today we're going to do another unboxing review of a Bluetooth headset for virtually any of your mobile devices. This is the Sound Blaster Jam from Creative. Now inside the box you'll find your Bluetooth headset, a micro USB charging cable, a warranty guide, and a Creative Sound Blaster Jam user guide. Let's take a closer look at the headset. Now, taking a closer look at the headset, first of all, I will say about the actual feel of the actual headset. It feels like a high-end headset. It does not feel flimsy in any way. It has a matte finish, but the finish is kind of a satin. Not 100% satin. There is a slight texture to it, but it's not something that's abrasive like if it was like sandpaper abrasive. But it's in between a satin finish and a somewhat abrasive finish. The actual if we look at the ear foam that we have on both sides, I find that the foam pieces they feel of quality. They are soft, but at the same time not too rigid. So I don't think that this is going to be the type of headset that's going to cause a lot of ear fatigue. The headset, unfortunately, does not have swivel capabilities, and you're seeing even some of the least expensive headsets have the ability to swivel. So this is not a swivel headset, but it does have the ability to extend the headset out for different size or shapes of head. So that's nice that it has the ability where it can extend this way, but it does not swivel. I will say that the mechanism used for opening or extending the actual headpiece feels very sturdy, and it doesn't feel flimsy. On this side, on one side, you'll notice that all you have is a logo, but you really don't have, kind of like almost like a music or digital representation of something happening there with the Sound Blaster Jam. Again, logo here at the very top, right, in treatment. There is really nothing on top of the headset there, but when you get to this side, you get once again that the Jam brand as well as Sound Blaster. And then here's where things get interesting. On this side here, let's see if we can do that with without any reflection of the camera. You'll find that you have several controls. First here is you have a bass button. That's going to enhance the bass experience that you have when you're listening to this headset. On this side here, you have your plus and your minus for your volume control. And in the center, you have a multifunction button, play, pause, and it's also the button that you would use to answer or disconnect calls. And this is pretty common in the industry. So if I press and hold, or if I press this button, I can feel that there's a kind of like a little click feedback that takes place. Now, here you'll notice something else. You see that where it says NFC? In order to pair this with your phone, you could use, if your phone is NFC capable, you can just tap your phone to it and it will pair. Now, if you don't have an NFC capable phone, what you can then do is just pair it with standard Bluetooth. And I'll show you how you do both. Now, before we go into pairing, the one thing I wanted to show you is that there is a pinhole mic here that's used so that if you do choose to take a phone call, you can. And on the bottom, flip this over, you have your micro USB charging port right there. So it's good that it's using one of the newer standards when it comes to USB charging, so you can use the same one that you have with your phone. If you have one in the car, you'll be able to use it to charge your actual headset. Now, the headset does claim, the manufacturer does claim that you could get from this headset up to 12 hours of playback time. So that's going to be pretty good. They even advertise that that's the equivalent of 8 movies. So if you want to pair this with your Android device, your Apple device, tablet, or phone, you're going to get some really nice playback time. I will say that one of the things that I found that really didn't, it's not a big showstopper for me, but it's also something that I just wanted to highlight, is that most headsets of this type, especially the ones that go over your head, have a foam or some type of resting piece here. And I found that when using this headset for extended periods of time, this area here could become bothersome, especially if you're wearing your headset under a cap or just resting it on there. So I found that I wish it had some foam here in this area that would just make it easier to support when it's on your head. So now let's take a look at the actual pairing process of the headset. First thing we're going to do is turn on our headset, and it's going to go into pairing mode. So we're going to press and hold somewhere here in the center. You notice a green light will pop up, and then it will go to blue. So there's our green. Now it's going to blue. And the rapid blue light is letting me know that it's in pairing mode. I'm going to use an iPhone for pairing. And what you'll see is once we put the iPhone into the camera view, you'll notice that the Jam, Sound Blaster Jam, is there as another device. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and then it's going to go into pairing mode. So it's or trying to connect. We'll notice here that as it's connecting, the blue flashing LED is now off, or it's pulsing at a much slower rate. So now this is basically telling me that the headset has been connected. Now, you can pair up to 2 devices at the same time, which is important because some of us carry 2 phones, one for work and one for personal, so you can have them both going at the same time. And what will happen is the phone will auto-negotiate. Actually, the headset will auto-negotiate when an incoming call comes in. It will switch over to that other device and then go back to the device that you could be listening music from. So now that it's been connected, one of the things I will tell you is that the bass quality from use of this headset, the actual sound quality is good. It provides a very good experience, and the build quality is a really good build quality. Again, still my 2 beefs, not significant, but all of us have different likes, is the fact that it doesn't have any kind of protective is the fact that it does not have any protective foam up here, and at least for my head I found it a little tight, but sound quality is good. The actual earpieces felt really good, and battery life of 12 hours and having 2 devices connected is something that I think is important, and it's a good feature to have with a headset of this type. So this concludes my video review and unboxing of the Sound Blaster Jam headsets from Creative. If you have any comments or questions about this product, I'll leave the link on the YouTube channel. Once again, I want to thank you for watching, subscribing, don't forget to share, and thanks to folks at Creative for providing the headset. Thank you.